Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison. Now, I don't know if we're going to be on long because my computer is having major kind of issues just now. It's just sticking all the time and it's getting worse and worse. And I honestly don't know what it is. I've just got Telegram open back up again just now. So I don't know what I'm going to be able to tell you if we can get back on. Right, I'm going to pause something just now. What the hell is going on? Right, as I said, I don't know if we're live or not. I think we're live, but as I said, I've got a few people in. Right, I just see my dulcet tones there just now. Okay, I think, I've just got the kind of laptop up here just now as well. Just try and get this out of the picture. Okay, bear with me everybody. I'll try and get this sorted because I didn't want to not do a live, especially after the drop last night. So I didn't want you thinking, oh, he's just bailed on us just because Bitcoin's dropped. We're in a bear market again. He's going to disappear. But I would never disappear on you. Even in a bear market, I've been with you all through the bear market, so that ain't going to happen. I'm just trying to get this bloody thing sorted, and it's pissing me off. If anybody knows about the Mac, if you're good at the Mac and you can give me a few hints on why everything is slow just now. It's a 2013 late edition kind of Mac. I don't know if I just need to upgrade and get a new one because there's so much on this. I've cleaned out, cleaned the cache, cleaned all the kind of big files out as well. I just don't know what's going on. I'm presuming it's something to do with the computer. I don't think I was blaming the broadband yesterday, but I think it's the actual computer itself. So I'm going to have to kind of look at this because it's a major headache at the moment and it's getting worse. I can't even get on to anything. Heck. But these things are here to test us, okay. Right, I can see some comments coming in. I've managed to get onto that. 1 second, I'm just going to log out of this. Get that away. Get this away. See if I can close down some tabs as well. Now, even the tabs are not opening up properly as well. Right, I'll do the best I can. I'll do the best I can and just take it from there and just see what happens. Right, I'm going to jump over to the chat if I can. Right, okay. So we're on the chat just now. I'll just jump over here. So, as I say, I don't know how this will work, but we've got Honest Crypto Journey in, Sean Dubs, Oliver Bramble Bird, Donny Don Matthew, Niles Bull is in, Brundle25, Babs H, Marcus Jafari, El Nino NMG, Mick Lund, can hear you, Gordy Boy is in, Stormkeeper Tony P, Cal45, Crypto Knowledge Alliance is in, honestly, I'm trying to decide if I should move out of stablecoins back into BTC. What do you think? We'll look at the BTC charts and I'll kind of tell you why I think I've been trying to do investigations this morning as much as I could. I was on the kind of laptop this morning, trying to investigate why was there such a drop like that. It's manipulated. I don't know how it's been manipulated, and that's what I was trying to figure out. So I've been watching a couple of videos and kind of looking at a couple of stuff as well. But I think BTC, this is not organic. This drop is not organic. So for me, BTC is going to go back up. It's going up just now. 7,328 is just now. But a lot of people might start panicking, thinking, oh shit, it's gone down to this wick here, 6,410. But hopefully people don't start panicking and just sell off just now, because that's going to just be a cascading effect with it as well, if that happens. But I think that kind of happened to a degree, and then people started kind of getting back in. But it's really, really manipulated. Really. And it's just when everything was just going swimmingly, it was going quite nicely, it was just going along, and then some FUD whale just kind of tries to kind of manipulate, and it's on Bitfinex and looks like Bitstamp as well. So I don't know if it's a coordinated effort. But can you go with it being this heavily manipulated? Can you really go on TA? You can't really go on TA because this fall is not an organic fall. This is not an organic fall. Now, we said this might pull back 40%. I was looking when it got to $11,000, it might pull back 40%, go to 6,500, then go back up again. That would be organic, or as organic as it can be. But this, if we kind of look at more in depth, we'll look at in a wee second. But this is not organic. Okay, who else have we got in? We have Mervyn Skidmore. Rob UK is in the house. Welcome to you, one of our Brown admins as well, as is Crypto Knowledge Alliance. Jamesy, Jimbo. I was going to say Jamesy boy there. Now as well, Crypto Cannabis is in. Gene G Slick as well. Okay. Time to have the kettle, coffee time. El Nino, I hate computers. Babs, CHK memory usage. Yeah, I've got kind of the activity monitor and stuff like that, and I've closed a lot of things down. It's just, honestly, I don't know. I'm going to have to, I might have to reinstall the kind of operating system again, which shouldn't kind of close any programs, but we'll see. You in a flat, Steve, probably with broadband? No, I don't think it is a broadband because it's everything. It's all the programs on the computer itself, so I don't think it is a broadband. I thought it was broadband yesterday, but no, it wasn't a broadband. It is a broadband, obviously, if we're trying to open up the kind of tabs. Trying to do that just now. Okay, so we'll go to Crypto Bubbles. This is Crypto Bubbles. This is because of this kind of fall that we had in the Bitcoin price. It just kind of, the arse dropped out of Bitcoin. About $1,000 in the space of about 10-15 minutes. That's how you know it's not organic. There's no way it is organic. Heavily manipulated. And we'll look at why, or the possible reasons for that as well. Okay, this is on the hour though. So this is the hourly. So it's starting to turn around, obviously. What happens in the micro happens on the macro, tends to happen on the macro. So this is on the hourly. So hopefully people are waking up and just thinking, well, this has been manipulated. I'm going to buy back Bitcoin. In fact, it might have been a good thing because Bitcoin price went so low, I'm going to buy back in again. So people might be opening up kind of long positions here, or they're going to buy more Bitcoin as well, or they buy the favorite alts. A lot of the alts didn't go down. I noticed XRP didn't go down, Matic didn't go down, Matic went up. In fact, it might go up even higher. And I'm working between, I'm working between the laptop and the computer here. Just make sure everything's okay. So that's the state of play just now with Crypto Bubbles. So this is on the hourly. Everything's turning green again because a lot of things did fall, but not as much as I thought they would have with a $1,000 drop, which kind of shows that people are thinking this is not organic, and this is why they're getting back into the kind of alts. And this is a dollar value obviously going up as well. When the dollar value of Bitcoin drops, the dollar value of the alts drop as well. This is why it looks so green as well, because the dollar value has gone up because Bitcoin has went up again in dollar value. Okay, we'll look at overall market capitalization. If this refreshes, I don't know if it'll refresh. It's just taking ages. This is to do with broadband. No, it's definitely not the broadband. So it's gone back up to 231 billion. Now we'll take a look at this and see what it got to at one point. And we'll do it over the 1 day. It did get down to 225 billion. 225 billion it dropped to. And that was from yesterday's 255 billion. Yeah, about 255 was a high yesterday. So it dropped $30 billion. That is not, and it was round about the same time all over obviously. Around about 3:30ish. Yeah, from about 3 to 4 a.m. Is when this happened. So Bitfinex, obviously based in Hong Kong. I don't know if it was an Asian kind of whale that was doing this. But why did it drop as well? That's what we're going to be looking at as well. Bitcoin dominance, 56.4% as well. I don't think there's any point looking at these and the change in dollar value, because everything's obviously going to be down because the Bitcoin price kind of fell in dollar value. If we look at the BTC value instead, so Solve is up, Chainlink, DAI, stable coins are all up. Cosmos is up, Crypto.com is up, CRO, Clam's up, TrueChain, KuCoin shares up as well. In BTC value, Aurora down, iOS, TGX, Chain, Seacoin, Golem, Redcoin, Zilliqa, Stellar, Ardor, Lisk is all down. They're all down the red. In BTC value, want to know the BTC value? Because of the manipulated price of Bitcoin, there's no point looking at the dollar value of these. But interesting that a lot of the other ones stayed up, like XRP. And this is the USD value, obviously went down. So look at BTC value. XRP went down 5%, not that much. To be honest, I managed to top up a wee bit more. Ethereum didn't go down in BTC value, which is good. Litecoin went down a wee bit. EOS went down a wee bit. Binance Coin went up. It was gone up a wee bit. It did go down. So a lot of them didn't follow. Cardano went down 6%, so it could be another buying opportunity for Cardano as well. But I managed to get into XRP. I think it was 5,200 or something. I don't know what it is at now. Probably around about the same. I just think something's going to happen there as well. But I've been saying that for ages, to be honest. But I just do. And that's why I'm dollar cost averaging in. Okay, so we're going to look at the price of Bitcoin just now, 7,312 at the moment. If we take it for granted that this was heavily manipulated, if we go to the 5-minute chart, we'll go to the 15-minute. Obviously, it happened over the space of 15 minutes as well, 30 minutes. Okay, so it was up at 7,000, say 7,800, and this was about 3:30 a.m. Then it dropped all the way down to 6,400, 17%. It dropped $1,400 in the space of, what, half an hour, 45 minutes? That is not natural. At 4 a.m., so most Americans, or America's side is in bed, but America would just be late evening for the Americas. It would be in Europe, it would be early morning in Europe. So it has to be kind of from the Asian side that this was coordinated as well. I'm not saying Asia specifically, I'm just saying the Asian side, Australia, Australasia, those kind of countries as well. So this has been manipulated. But I was thinking, okay, if we look at this, and I was kind of doing a bit of investigation, and if we look at this, this is the BTC USD shorts on Bitfinex. We can see the time, 4:30. I don't know if this is coordinated as well. At 4:30, shorts just dropped off like a stone. We're talking, I'll just see if we can, 40% drop in the number of shorts. This is on a 15-minute chart as well. Now, normally, that would be a good thing. Normally, you say, well, if the shorts are dropping off, it means they're closing the short positions. So the positions are no longer open. So how can that go down, the number of shorts, and yet the Bitcoin price not go up? That didn't happen. It happened that kind of Bitcoin, the shorts kind of closed the position here, and there was a big, huge drop in the price of BTC. How is that possible? So this kind of turns everything on its head when we look at the BTC shorts. And if we look at the BTC USD longs as well, if this is going to come up, you'd expect the longs to have shot up if that was the case. In fact, because it went down to 7,300 or below that, 6,000, you'd expect the longs to have shot up as well, but it didn't. So the longs here are actually coming down as well. How is this possible? So it looks like, so in the kind of Reddit chat and cryptocurrency, just said what's just happened, and somebody's saying on Bitstamp there was a sell wall of 22 million USD. Every time the market dropped, the wall moved down below market value. It kept on dropping until it got chewed up completely. Whoever did that did it on purpose. Then immediately an 11 million USD buy wall was set up, now buying at discounted prices. Such as a manipulated life of the crypto space. And this is called spoofing or front running. They call this front running. So, and it goes on to kind of talk about that. This is called spoofing. I trade equities. Don't touch crypto, just a passive observer. Spoofing is illegal in equities, as we know. And in futures trading, not surprised to say used in the crypto space, it's not very regulated. Market making algorithms will target bids. When you spoof massive bids, you tank the market quickly as market maker algos chase the bids. These algos just made a killing, taking low offers and selling to higher bids in fractions of a second. This is the market we're in just now with Bitcoin. But there's another kind of way to look at this as well. If we see, this is not going to come up either. Now, I don't know if this is right. Okay, here's the article here. 84 million Bitcoin short position closed on the Bitfinex exchange. So a 10,500 BT short position was closed on the Bitfinex exchange on Thursday as Bitcoin experienced a flash sell-off from 8,300 top. So Hong Kong-based crypto exchange Bitfinex saw a short position worth 84 million closed. As the long-short dynamics on the major exchange dropped from 52% short to under 40% in a matter of minutes. And the 12% change in the long-short ratio can be seen as a bullish switch in sentiment as the total number of margin shorts has fallen from an early May high of 32,000 BTC to its current level of just under 17,000. And the 130 million in total margin short interest is trading in the BTC USDT market, which is a verified volume of close to 200 million. That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense because they're saying this is a good thing. They're saying it's an actual good thing that all these positions have been closed off, but it's not because there was a 1,000 kind of dollar drop, or more than that, $1,400 drop. So I think they've got this slightly wrong, but it's good to look at the BTC USD shorts as well. And here it is on Reddit as well. 84 million BTC closed in a position closed in the Bitfinex exchange, and I didn't know this about Bitfinex as well. So this is kind of asking the questions what we would ask. It just says, shouldn't the price climb if you close a short position? So effectively, if you're opening a short position, so you open a short position at 8,000, so that means that will be included in the number of short positions. So you'd be included in that statistic, an 8,000 short at say $8,000. And then if it got down to $7,000, you then close that short for a profit, and that's that trade closed. So you'd be taken out of the statistics for short or long positions. That was my understanding of it. So this is what somebody was asking. Shouldn't the price climb if you close a short position? You can close a short by delivering the asset. Now I didn't know this on Bitfinex. So if you open up a short at $8,000 and it goes down and it's going down, or it goes up, you can still close that short by delivering on Bitcoin. So if you open up a short, say for 10 Bitcoin worth, you can send or deliver the asset, i.e. Bitcoin, to the person or to the trader that opened that, and you could effectively close the short. So it goes on to say you don't necessarily have to buy it. Let's say you short 100 BTC on Bitfinex. Usually this means you sold coins which you borrowed from a lender on the exchange. You can claim part of the short if you have BTC in your margin wallet by clicking claim, which delivers some or all of the borrowed coins to the lender and in effect closes your short. Whether you bought those coins elsewhere and sent them to the exchange or those are your own coins from cold storage, it doesn't make a difference to the process. The point is you don't have to buy it on the exchange itself to do this. So in my opinion, there was a short on the premium itself. Sell Bitfinex, buy on Coinbase or Bitstamp, send the coins, click claim. So they've sold on Bitfinex, say for $8,000, it's gone down. They've then bought it on kind of Coinbase for, I don't know, $7,000 and then sent it to the exchange or the kind of trader or whatever and then claimed it on Bitfinex, which is a unique kind of system they have. Every exchange has got different systems. for shorting and going long and leveraging, and Bitfinex seems to have this claim button that you can actually claim on, and I don't know if I've got the claim button here. Nope, not coming up, but you can actually claim that. That was another kind of video I was watching while I was doing the research. So that kind of blows my mind as well about how manipulated this is, talking about front running, talking about spoofing, talking about what they've just done about claiming on Bitfinex. Bitfinex sounds really dodgy. This is why leverage trading is not going to go away in crypto, but it's really killing the market, or the organic market. It's killing the organic market, but there's always going to be manipulation in the market just now. But we were just getting in on a roll, and then it's just this kind of happens. However, how's that going to affect the price? So we have to talk about the kind of price here as well. I'm going to go to BTC USD, and we'll go to Bitstamp for this. So 7,260. That's on the 15-minute. We'll go to the hourly. So is this going to climb from here, or is it going to spook people? Now, these manipulators or these whales, they might possibly spook people that much and piss people off that much that everybody just says, okay, we're not going to buy Bitcoin anymore. We now declare that Ethereum or XRP or Litecoin or EOS is going to be the new Bitcoin. As ludicrous as that sounds, this is how the manipulators are going to piss people off that much, and it's going to kill the crypto market, or the whales is going to kill the crypto market. Because if they can do this to Bitcoin, obviously they'll do the exact same with Litecoin as well. But the people that have the Bitcoin just now, obviously it's the big whales. These are people from early days as well, and they've got thousands and thousands of Bitcoin, so they can afford to kind of sell 1,000 here and there and manipulate the market, and still it doesn't really put them out of pocket at all. But they can't do that with the likes of Litecoin or XRP, because they probably won't have the same amount. They didn't get in the very early stages, but you're still going to have these whales in XRP or Litecoin or Ethereum as well, all these kind of whales from before. So exactly the same would happen there. So this could effectively kill off the crypto market, and it's pissing people off big time, this manipulation. I know I'm going on a rant here because I'm angry because I can't get to all the news stories about it on the computer as well. But that's my take on BTC USD. Is it going to go back up? It looks as if it is going to go back up, but I don't know. This is just a big, huge example of how manipulated the markets are, and it does kind of bring you down a wee bit. And I'm an extremely positive person, but this kind of manipulation just this is just ridiculous. And obviously we want to trade crypto, we want to trade altcoins to get more Bitcoin. But if it's going to go like this, should we be looking at another coin to kind of top up on or really look as a store of value? So it'd be interesting to know your thoughts on that. Cool shirt. Thanks very much, G-Slick. The BTC price drop was great. Trusted my TA and tethered yesterday and bought back into BTC this morning for some free BTC gains. Excellent. So it has been good for some people. If you got out yesterday, or you got out at 8,300 or something, brilliant, fantastic. That was good, and you could buy back $1,000 cheaper. Crypto Cannabis, good morning to you. Nels Bull, I saw this drop coming in my TA, so I sold 3 days ago. I honestly don't see how you could see this in the TA. Now, organically, yes, because in here, if we look at the TA on a 1 hour chart even, the 70 EMA crossed down over the 50 EMA at 7,988. So from a TA point of view, yes, you'd have probably sold there, but I don't think you could have seen this coming. You couldn't have seen this $1,000 drop coming, or $1,400 drop. Nobody could have seen that coming because it's manipulated. But I agree with you to a certain degree with this, with regards to this area here. So this area here, you'd say yes, that is organic, and yes, from a TA point of view, Bitcoin was a sale around about $8,000, definitely. So I agree with that. We haven't Skidmore. Are your turnings offing awnings again? Are your turnings offing and awnings again? I don't know what that means, Mervyn. Crypto Cannabis, wow, what a morning. Literally watched it unfold in the 5-minute chat. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Happy days, morning all. Anyone ever take a look at APPC and not looked at that for a while? Dent. Okay, so we'll look at some charts just now. And we're going to go into XRP. Yeah, 5,200 for XRP. That's kind of going to just expect that to go back up any moment. Mira. Right, so 1102, so Cardano could be a good buy from here as well. And we'll look at Matic. Matic has a dramatic kind of rise up yesterday as well, which is brilliant for everybody in Matic. So we could go back in. So I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the week and last week, I thought, okay, Matic is going to go up to 130. It reached 130, came back down. And I said the next stage of that is going to go up to 200. I don't think it quite reached 200. 192, and it's still rising just now though. So I think it might get to 200. So Matic is doing brilliant as well. And that was, I said, that was a good short-term and long-term one as well. And it's proven to be a brilliant one. So if you're still in Matic, well done to you. That's fantastic. And as I said, I walked away from Matic. I think we got 100, just over 100% profit on that, and I got into kind of others as well. PundiX is kind of dropped off as well. Well, it's not dropped off, it's 89 Satoshi just now. I still think something's going to happen. But again, this has been manipulated as well. With a person who's got 1 billion tokens and they're just kind of selling at 9, buying at 9. I don't understand. I don't think they know what they're doing, to be honest, how it works. If I was a whale like that, obviously you try and manipulate the price to go up, not just kind of buy and sell at the same price. So I don't quite understand that. It's quite obvious that this person, it seems to be one person, they're buying 63 million, selling 63 million at a time, or they're selling and buying 63, 50 million, 40 million, 100 million, and it's all around about the same time. And then they do the sale on the same side. It's weird. It's weird. I just don't know. I think they're a whale, but they don't know how to be a whale, if that makes sense. So that was PundiX, yeah. What else is doing well? Sailor is doing well as well. I called that in the premium group as well. I think that's now up 50% or something since I called it 127. So we'll just see here. 127, 47%. So I've not quite made 50% on that yet, but 47%. But to be honest, I called that 365 as well with a 5% stop loss. So now is the time that's rising, which is good to see. BNB, I would imagine that's going up as well. Yeah, 340, 341. So I was in and out of BNB as well, just to get an extra point something Bitcoin. And that was to get into XRP. So BNB, because of the Harmony one, they've released Harmony details of that on Launchpad. So with Harmony, you can get into that if you've got BNB just now. So you need to stock up in your BNB. The snapshot is going to be from the 19th onwards, which is Sunday. Well, Monday really. And from Monday onwards, that's when the snapshot is going to be if you want to get into lottery details. I think each person can get up to $300 worth, which doesn't seem that much, but if you're going to 3x it, it's still worth it. But obviously the price of BNB is going to go back up again, and it's starting to do so just now. So this is Harmony, or one token sale on Binance Launchpad. So I think it's going to happen on the 27th. Ticket claim, closing lottery draw begin. Yeah, around about that time. So the snapshot starts from 19th if you want to get on Harmony as well. And this is for the next IEO. So it could be another Matic coming up where you get 200-300% on the exchange price, not on the token price. You might get even more than that on the token price. What else was I going to look at? What did I have in the... I don't even think... Here's what caused it. Should I buy Harmony? Another exchange goes bankrupt. That's what I was going to look at as well, but I can't get to a news story. So Blockport, unfortunately, looks as if it's going to go bankrupt as well. Blockport was trying for the STOs. It was trying to raise an STO, but it didn't quite make it, and it looks as if it's going to go bankrupt as well. So that with the news with Cryptopia, a lot of the smaller exchanges are going to disappear. $10,000 down the drain for me. I kind of got into Blockport early last year, and it just goes to show hodling does not work. And I hodled Blockport all the way through. I went down and down and down until it got to the point of there's just no point in selling because it's only worth a couple $100. It was starting to go back up. I thought, okay, this is okay. It's okay to hodl now because it was so low. It went back up. It's okay to hodl now, but obviously if it's going bankrupt, that's it. Kaput. So another exchange goes down the drain. Another $10,000 lost for me. But that was the beginning of last year. Kind of bought into that. Same with a lot of the others as well. But I was saying to somebody on kind of chat in the I think it was in the pre-chat, that this is what the crypto market is about. We're going to have ups and downs for this, and the hodling strategy definitely did not work. So, and by that I'm talking about when the prices go up, you have to take profits. So I started off with 20k. I've told you this before. I managed to get up to 500,000. I took 50,000, around about 50, 60,000 out. I can't remember exactly how much I took out. I'm just trying to convert it into pounds, but it's about $50,000, say, out. So that left me with $450,000. That 450 went all the way down to $17,000 because I hodled and I thought this is going to go up. I'm not going to sell. And then I thought, you see a wee correction, you think it's going up, and you just say, okay, I'll still keep hodling. And it goes down again, you think, shit, and then it goes up a wee bit, and you think, okay, I'll just keep holding. And it kind of went all the way down to 17,000. So I managed to trade that 17,000 back up to 45,000 in 2019, which is good because I've got a different strategy altogether. Don't hold unless you've got a really kind of low market capitalization one. And it's going to be a good one for the future because we're at such low levels just now. This is like us starting all over again. So it's like the reset button has been hit and we're starting all over again. So if you buy and hold just now, that's a different story from buying and holding in January of 2018. Different story altogether. But we have to take profits. This is why I've taken profits in Matic. Taking just over 100% profits is a good thing. And just walking away and being unemotional about it and just moving on to the next one. And when I started to see Matic going back up, there was a bit of me that just thought, oh, I wish I'd got in. I thought, no, I'm on to the next one. I'm fine. I'm trading. Just now I'm on to the next one. And I'll have to do that. But it doesn't mean to say you can't get back into Matic. And I looked at 120 and I seen the order books and I thought, they're not that good. So I didn't get in. I wished I had now. Could have had another couple of Bitcoin. But them's the breaks. So yeah, Blockport has gone bankrupt. Well, it looks as if it's going to go bankrupt. It's not declared bankruptcy just now, but it looks as if it's going to go under as well. Marcus Shafari, try a scan using Malwarebytes, maybe. Yeah, I've done all that as well. I've done all that, but I'm going to look. I'm going to check. I'm just going to get this sorted out once and for all over the weekend. Matic, great call, says Goddyboy. Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, Matic has been really good this week. It's been brilliant this week. It's been amazing. 69%. So it's just touched 200, I think. 201. And that was what I kind of predicted. So I think it'll go down from here. So that would have been brilliant. So if you got in from the start, 290% rise on that. That was fantastic. Sellers going up. So a lot of them are starting to go back up again. So just look at the Bitcoin price. 7294 at the moment. That's US dollar and Bitstamp. Just get rid of this. So I think one of the questions was, should you get out of USDC or USDT, whatever you're in just now, and buy back Bitcoin at this price? Will it fall further? It looks, because of this drop just now, it looks as if it could fall further, but that's just because of this from a TA point of view. This kind of skews up everything, this manipulated price here. this manipulated price drop, skews everything just now. So we can't go on TA alone, we'll have to go on kind of logic here as well. If this has been manipulated by someone, it stands to reason, and it did happen. If we look at here, we go down to right down to the 5 minutes. So it's been manipulated down from 7,800 all the way down to 6,180, it says here. The low 6,178. Stands to reason, logic tells you it's going to go back up. So it went back up by around $1,000. Stabilizing, 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 going back up. So it looks as if it is going to go back up. But I can understand a lot of people are going to think, oh, is it going to fall further? Should it get back in? What's going to happen with it? If we took this out of the equation, this manipulated price, we'd still be sitting around 7,800, which would be a healthy correction because it's gone up so high in such a short space of time. Then I would still be in it at 7,800. I wouldn't be that worried because I see 7,800 as a healthy correction. So for me, I would be getting back into Bitcoin if I was in USDT just now. That's not financial advice, obviously. Do your own research and all that. But we have to think about the market psychology as well. A lot of people are going to be thinking, I'm just going to stay in USDT, or I'm going to get out of Bitcoin just now and go into USDT. It might drop even further because they're not taking into consideration this manipulated price drop here. That is market psychology, it's mass psychology. So it's a tough decision. It's a tough decision. Me, I generally tend to stay in BTC. Generally, because that way the alts drop as well when BTC drops. When the alts drop, it means I've still got the BTC to buy the alts and get more BTC or Bitcoin. So I generally do not tend to go into Tether. I just think it's more of a gamble. And it would have been brilliant if I kind of got into Tether 8,300 and it dropped down and I managed to catch it 6,000. Yeah, you could have had another Bitcoin or two. But it's riskier that way. If you just go into Bitcoin all the time, you can buy the alts for more Bitcoin and trade it that way. If you're a trader, if you're long-termer, that's different. Geez, like have faith, Pundy will be good. Pundy will be good, I have no doubt that Pundy will be good. It's just these kind of manipulated kind of prices and manipulation is going on as well. However, what would I do if I had 1 billion Pundy X tokens? Would I try and manipulate the price higher? Of course I would. Of course I'm kind of human. I want to get more money. I want to get more Bitcoin. I want to get more Pundy or make money as well. So if I was a whale as well, I just wouldn't play it how this whale is playing it just now, buying and selling at 9 Satoshi. I'd play it a wee bit differently if I had that much. What would I do with buy button on Pundy yesterday? Just couldn't bring myself to buy it. I think I've lost my mojo. Tony P. Yeah, you've not lost your mojo. It's just the market. It's just the times we're living in just now. Hey Steve, what US do you use? Or what's best? Town MG to find something besides Tether. Oh right, you're talking about stablecoin. I don't generally tend to use stablecoins at all. I don't generally tend to go into USDT, USDC, or PAX or anything. As I said, I don't just generally get in and out of alts. What do you think with what the markets will do in the next week? Pump or dump more RB? Well, because of the scare, it might go down further because of the scare. We're going to have to see what happens today. Personally, I think we're going to see a slower rise to up to the 8,000 again, and hopefully up to the 11,000 levels that I've seen. That I thought was coming, the 11,000. So I still think we're going to have a rise from here, to be honest. If I'm going to have to say something, I would say we're going to rise from here for next week as well. I wonder if the dump was by the same buyers that started this run. Could well be. Geez, like nothing goes up ever. We need a pullback, I think, to go forward. Definitely. So a pullback from 8,400 to 7,800, healthy correction. And I said in a video yesterday, I've done the condensed video yesterday. I don't know if that's up. No, I think I closed it down. Yeah, I said in the shortened version yesterday that this could pull back, and if we look at this, I don't think we'll be able to see it now. We're not going to 5 minute, we'll look on the daily. So I said this, if it's healthy, it's not manipulated. I said in the video yesterday, this could actually pull back to $7,500, hit the 7 EMA and bounce back up the way. So that's what I was thinking yesterday. This could actually go down to 7,500 before this manipulated price. Kind of nearly got there, 7,653, and then was going back up, but then kind of obviously shot down. So that would have been a healthy correction. That would have been a good, healthy. We need that correction. We need a bit of kind of sanity in the markets, not this parabolic runs all the time. Although it's nice that we make money as well, but we need that healthy correction as well, just to say everything's okay, everything's going as it should. The psychology of the market is just staying level, but this is not good. This is not a good thing. This big drop like this manipulated price, that is not a good thing. But that affects my psychology as well. If we think about when people see that shit, I need to get out Bitcoin, I need to get out Bitcoin. When they see that big red candle there on the daily, or even the 5 minute, and just think, well, this is too risky, I'm going to get out, I'm going to get into USDT, or I'm going to get out altogether, and get into dollars, buy back dollars. But yeah, it's just difficult to kind of predict what everybody's going to do. But for me personally, I think it's going to go back up. So it's going to be another interesting weekend. It was a brilliant weekend last weekend, but it's going to be another interesting weekend this weekend for sure. Steve, do you think Bitcoin can ever be taken seriously when this type of activity goes on? Yes, I do. I really do think, and this is why I can understand from the SEC's point of view, as much as I'm loath to say that, I can understand from the SEC's point of view about this caveat that they have about the manipulation of the BTC price. This kind of plays right into their hands. It really does play into their hands. How do you get rid of that though? How do you get rid of that? This has to come from an organic, or it has to come from the exchange level, and just to say, okay, we're going to ban front running. We're going to stop front running. You can't do any front running. You're not allowed to do that. That would be one of the steps to take. So they could do something like that, but it's in the interest of the exchanges not to ban it, because you've got these big wheels on it. If Binance, for example, were to stop front running, or they're to ban front running and just kick people off that were doing the front running, then they're going to lose a big whale that are using their exchange, and it suits them for whales to use the exchanges as well. So can it be taken seriously? Yes, it's taken seriously just now, but we've still got that manipulation. How do you get rid of that? How do you get rid of the people that have got 1 million kind of Bitcoin, or even 10,000 Bitcoin, or 20,000, or even 5,000 Bitcoin? How do you're never going to get rid of that, because you've got the early adopters that have got these thousands of Bitcoin that manipulate the markets. Debbie Clayton is in the house. Good morning to you. Of course, Gordy Boy, these are early days. Crypto would never be where it is now if it wasn't the plan. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. It is going to happen one day. I just don't know how we're going to get rid of it. I don't know how we're going to do that. Crypto Knowledge Alliance, I sold at 8,300, but I'm going to continue to wait just now. I anticipate a further move down. Excellent. That was brilliant that you got out. Did you short, or did you just kind of get into USDC? I think you got into USDC, you said. Pascal Amsterdam, morning all. Got out of Matic yesterday with a good profit, 50%, but now it's going to the moon. Still glad it was a good trade. That's where you need to look at it, because a lot of people say, shit, I missed out on 100%, another 100% profit, but they negate the fact that they've got the 50% profit or the 100% profit. So think about the profit that you made, and think about it from that point of view. Mervyn Skidmore, Steve, Computer Steve, off and on, standard IT fixed. Yeah, that's all been done as well. Crypto Knowledge Alliance, we knew we're staring a large correction in the face. It doesn't surprise me that it moved fast when it moved. Yeah, this is not a natural correction though. This is different. This is definitely not a natural correction. If it happens within the space of 15 minutes, at 4 o'clock in the morning European time, or 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. European time, and kind of late evening, late night America's time, So Asian time is kind of mornings or mid-afternoon. Would it be mid-afternoon? No, it'd be in the morning and mid-afternoon. So yeah, that's not a healthy correction. That's not a correction. That's a manipulated move. But we do need that healthy correction as well, like we were talking about before. It was a double top with a bearish divergence on the RSI. RSI on the macro scale was overbought. The NVT was heavily overbought. MACD on the day scale was crossing bearish as well. So we've got it now. We've got it now. Oscar Ray, what happened to Blockport? Is it a dead project? It looks like a dead project now. They couldn't raise the money they were looking for in the STO,